It's a useless generation. Everybody's lazy. Nobody wants to do anything. They don't even want to think because thinking is uncomfortable.
Right.
So let's give ourselves an excuse. Instead of looking back at history and saying, wow, these were great men. What was it Mazie Hirono said about, well, we can't trust the founding fathers because nobody really knows what they were talking about anyway.
No one knows what they meant.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing. Can you throw that up there, Chris, if you got it?
Oh, yeah, that's really bad.
And I'm like, she tweets this thing out and put it up there.
Originalism, the justices who take that approach go all the way back to our founding fathers and pretend that they know what our founding fathers meant when they drafted the Constitution. I use the word pretend because who the heck would know what our founding fathers meant? Is there any reference to AR-15 rifles?
Oh my God.
How would we know? We pretend to know. Is there any reference? I mean, it's not like they left us some notes. It's not like there were a couple of documents, maybe like some Federalist Papers or something like that.
No.
I mean, it's weird.
It was just hieroglyphics on a cave,
so
we
and
couldn't
nobody really
interpret
knows how to interpret the man throwing a spear at a bear and what that means in cave drawings or the bloody hand on a volleyball.
It's too confusing. There's no nuance.
What the hell is she talking about? How
so stupid.
Do we continue to give credence to these idiots, these morons, to pretend to know what the founding fathers meant because they didn't reference AR-15s? They would have if they could have. And by the way, folks, I did a little study on this recently and put it on social media when I pointed out that from the time George Washington was born to the time George Washington died, you know what happened to weaponry in their day? It advanced and got better and more efficient. You know why? Because men have always tried to find more effective and efficient ways to kill each other. Because I want to make sure that I kill you before you kill me.
They also were very clear on that whole shall not be infringed. That's pretty all-encompassing.
I mean, shall not. Listen, if a hooker says to Hunter Biden, you shall not put that in my butt. It's very clear.
It's very clear.
And you can usually watch the tape back of what she meant.
That is.
Because afterwards, if you go, are you hurt in some way? And she's sitting gingerly on that recliner because her ass is tore up, then you know what? You violated her shall not. So I pretty much understand no means no. And when the founding fathers said it, I can kind of decipher that shit, Mazie. I don't know what aloha language you learned, but I started out with English, and I have a way of interpreting that besides my malaka-laka-lakam. What is she talking about with this whole thing?
She doesn't know. She's one. Look, the bar is very low because I keep looking at all of these lawmakers on the left, and I'm like, AOC is definitely the dumbest one.
Have you joined the club? It's a cool one. You need to get your new T-shirt. I am not a taco. That's right. Dr. Jill Biden, she made it very clear, and I want you to stand out and make your statement. Go to chadonblaze.com, use promo code CHAD10 and save and do a little shopping. We'll see you there.